Mario Party 9, my favorite Mario Party game. Now, by this point, we all heard the story of Mario Party 9, how it was the first, game in the series to really change it up, how most traditional Mario Party players didn't really like it, apparently, and they really wanted to go back to the original. But, I actually thought this was pretty good for what it did. And yes, I didn't play the original Mario Parties back then, but despite even playing some of the older ones, I still really like the ideas that this game implemented, in my opinion. So let's go on to talk about why I actually think Mario Party 9 is really good and definitely deserves to be more talked about in a more positive way. Now, Mario Party 9, of course, being the first one to really change it up or so, and also, instead of being made by Hudson Soft, now being made by Indie Cube, which to most people seemed like the end of the world, but I don't think necessarily the choice was a bad idea. Now, in the party mode, instead of, going around taking turns, you're in the same car, going on the same path, hitting a dice block. It's not bad. I kind of like this, mostly because of all the random chaos that can happen at any given point. And also because that's what makes the game fun for me. Just random whatever, honestly. Of course, the game has 7 boards, which for Mario Party time was pretty decent. It's more than what the newer Mario Parties are giving us, that's for sure. Super Mario Party. Now, essentially in this game, instead of collecting coins to get stars or buy items to defeat your opponents, you're collecting mini stars. They don't really serve a significant purpose besides, you're collecting them, whoever gets the most wins. Yeah, I got nothing. The collectibles, I'll admit the collectibles do kind of suck at this point, I'll be honest here. But of the items, it's just dice blocks, 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6 dice blocks, slightly more, slightly less. It's okay. They are kind of neat though, and this is technically the first Melee Mario Party to have a story mode if you think about it. You gotta get the mini stars back from Bowser. Why? I don't know, get them back. And that's what solo mode is, essentially. You won't know how many people you're playing with or who you're playing against. Just know that if you lose against Cameron or Shy Guy, you gotta do the entire board again. I guess that's one way to pad out the game time. But the solo mode can be pretty enjoyable, seeing how many mini stars you can get in total after the end, I guess. And also new to the table are boss battles, which midway through the board, at the end of each board, you fight one boss battle, essentially. So yeah, you got their own unique attacks, unique styles, how to beat it, and when it gets to yellow, they get a little bit more harder with different attacks. Some are good, some are King of Bomb. When someone presses the exact same button you do to get a bomb, and it's really annoying, and you don't get a point. Oh no, it's kind of slow. People pick the same bomb for this minigame. It's something else. But yeah, stuff like King Boo has a pretty good idea with puzzles. Why can't Nintendo do something more like this for their games, where I just have a big puzzle game like this? That'd be awesome! Make that, damn it. Things that hold all these Mario Party games together is the minigames. And Mario Party 9 has some of the best minigames ever. Only a couple I can really say are bad or not good, or I'd rather actually throw my console than to play this minigame. Only a couple are really bad, and most of them are pretty decent, if not very amazing. Once again, some of these minigames go on for legit 10 seconds, so you might blink and then it's over. Oh my god, it's over. I can't believe I missed the minigame. And before I can finish the sentence. Good night, Tri-State area. There's also the table is 1v3 minigames, where one player is against a bunch of other players, or the other way around, depending on how you want to look at it, and try to see who can win, essentially. There's only 10, so it's only one really made my non-free-for-all list on the top 10 minigames list, but hey, they're still pretty neat to play if you want to go up against 3 other people and see who can do better in the minigame, essentially. We have Bowser Jr. minigames. Half of them are okay, some of them are good, and some of them are absolutely terrible and don't play them at all. Like I said, there's only 10, so it's kind of just there entirely. And then you have some other minigames, like Step It Up. Whoever gets the most amount of wins on these steps wins, essentially. Or Choice Challenge. Whoever picks 3 of the 5 minigames, see who can get as many points as possible. And won't know who you're going with in each minigame. Now that's a pretty creative idea. And then you got High Rollers. Get as many points as possible while get to 500 while going with at least turns as possible. You get 4 or 1 turn, who knows? Then you have Garden Battles. Who can fill up their garden first with the shapes of the plants allotted before, I guess, someone else does it. Will you get the right shape or the wrong shape? Who knows, but I don't know about plants right now. Then you got Time Attack. Beat a set number of 10 minigames as fast as you can. There's also bonus challenges. Do that and you get a small discount off your time. You got Boss Rush. You can take over either the mid-bosses, the stage bosses, or all of them at the same time. The museum, where you can spend your party points, this kind of exists. But actual museums are kind of cool if you really think about it. And you got the extras with extra minigames. Why isn't this in the minigame selection? I don't understand that last part though. Why not just put it in the regular minigame section? We just gotta make an extra space. Overall, Mario Party 9 is definitely underrated. I'd kind of be interested if Nintendo went back to this idea for Mario Party sometime in the future. And that is Mario Party 9. Definitely most underrated Mario Party game in the entire series, obviously. Sure, it might not be the same as all the older ones, but I still think the ideas they did here were pretty good. I'll see you next time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Dying to Pokemon video games. I'll see you next time. See ya.